Hi, my name is Paul Shapiro. I'd like to talk about the class I'm going to be presenting this year at FDIC. It's called Anchor and Hold in the Wildland Urban Interface. Before we talk about it though, I want to give you a little bit of my background. I was with the fire service for 28 years, Las Vegas Fire Department. I was an engineer. I've been retired now for about 6 years, and I run a consulting business called Fireflow Technology. What I do with Fireflow Technology is it's a research, development, and educational company where I teach fireground water delivery operations. Okay, so what is anchor and hold? What I'd like to do is read a definition of it that's printed out by an organization called FireScope in California. FireScope responds to major emergencies. It's an organization of virtually all fire departments in the state, and they respond to major emergencies, including wildland fires. Okay, here's what they say about anchor and hold. When the anchor and hold tactic is used, resources utilize control lines and large water streams in conjunction with fixed water supplies in an attempt to stop fire spread. This goal is to extinguish structure fires, protect exposures, and reduce ember production. Anchor and hold can be referred to as taking a stand to stop the progression of the fire. Anchor and hold tactics are more effective in urban neighborhoods where the fire is spreading from house to house. When it talks about urban neighborhoods, that's really not the urban interface anymore. Urban interface is where the fire meets the urban area. But there's been several fires where the actual fires has burned into the urban area as much as 10 to 20 blocks. Now it's not a wildland fire in that area anymore. It's basically an urban conflagration. So how did I get involved with this? I hooked up with the San Bernardino Fire Department in Southern California. They've been responding to wildland fires in their areas and throughout the state for many years now. In 1980, they had the Panorama Fire, which I'm not sure the exact number, but it was over 200 homes that they lost and 4 lives. And they decided after this fire that they needed to come up with a tactic that would allow them to stop the progression of the fire into the urban neighborhoods. What they came up with was the anchor and hold tactics. Okay, I hooked up with them after the old fire in 2003, where they had another large fire in their city limits. They actually used the anchor and hold tactics there and had a lot of good success stories to say about it. It actually was proven and it worked. They allowed me to come in and, because of my water delivery background, streamline their operations and see if I could improve it, which I did. And that is what this class is going to be about. There's 2 basic phases of anchor and hold when it comes to water deployment. The first is the water supply. The best thing to use would be fire hydrants if they're available and if they're up to performance, because a lot of times in the urban interface, for whatever reason, the water systems can go down. We're also going to talk about water tender operations in support of engine companies, setting up folding tanks, and drafting when possible. The other half is fire stream management, or the development of the fire stream that's going to put the fire out. In the bump and run tactics that are more commonly used, what they do is they come in with booster tanks on their engines and produce streams that are inefficient to attack the fires. They actually will come in with very inefficient streams that really do nothing except waste water. Another thing they do in the bump and run tactics is they write off structures that are fully involved. And yes, those properties are lost, but the problem that firefighters in San Bernardino came up with is that those structures are actually releasing embers that are creating more structure fires. So what I've modified is the fire stream management. We come in there with overwhelming streams, basically blitz attacks, to knock the fires down as quick as possible. This is going to be a real exciting class. You need to come to my class with an open mind if you have wildland background, because you're going to see things that really haven't been tried or even thought of before in the wildland community. Hope to see all of you there. Thank you very much.